make a chain in multiples of 10. Here I'm going to make 20 chains because I will show you 2 repeats. Row 1, skip 2 stitches. In the third stitch, do 3 double crochets. Now make a chain of 4. Skip the first stitch. In the next 3 stitches, do 3 single crochets. Now in the same stitch where you did 3 double crochets, do 2 more double crochets. Skip 2 stitches. In the third stitch, do a single crochet. Now skip 1 stitch. In the second stitch, do 3 double crochets. Chain 3, chain 4, skip the first stitch. In the next 3 stitches, again do 3 single crochets. In the same chain where you did 3 double crochets, do 2 more double crochets. Skip 2 stitches. In the third stitch, do a single crochet. Repeat the same. Skip 1 stitch and do 3 double crochet in this stitch and continue this row. So essentially I have made shells of 5, and I've had, every time I had these extensions of single crochets. Now for row 2, this is where we will make those patterns, the puffy patterns. Start with a chain of 3 for the height. Now have a yarn over. Go into the first stitch. It's the same place where the chain was coming out from, and pull the yarn up to this level where you had it. Has to be as long as this chain of 3. Yarn over again. Go to the next stitch and pull it. Yarn over. Pull. Do it for all the stitches that are there on this side of this single crochet. And this is the last one. Make sure you're catching both the bars of the stitch. Now yarn over and pull through all these loops. And pull through the first chain and lock it. Now make a chain of 2 and go into the same stitch, the last one from where your bar is coming out, and slip this. Now we have to do the puffy circular stitch over here. For that, make a chain of 3, yarn over, and here I'm going to pull through these kind of loops throughout the entire length of this circular pattern. So my first stitch will be going as close to this stitch I'm going to pull it so that it is as long as this chain of 3. Now pull through. Now lock it and then make a chain of 2. Go into the last stitch and slip it. Continue the same pattern 2 more times for these number of chains. So this is how it looks from the front, and this is from the back side. For row number 3, this is the base row where I have to make the shells again, but this time my shells need to be made in these chains in between the puffy stitch here, because my puffy stitch needs to come here in between these 2 puffy stitches, that is here. So I will start with a chain of 3, then I will do another chain of 4 and do 3 single crochets by skipping the first stitch. In the second stitch onwards, I will do 3 single crochets, and then in the same stitch I'll do 2 more double crochets. Point where I had the chain 2 slipped over, there I'm going to do my single crochet, and then I'll reach out to this point and do my next shell. For that I'll do 3 double crochets, chain 4, and then 3 single crochets by skipping the first chain, two more single crochets in this chain. I'll do a single crochet over here, and another shell here, and continue this row. In the 4th row, by the way, while completing the 3rd row, in the last one I just did a chain of 4 here. I didn't do single crochets over it, because if I do single crochets I would again come to this point and then I cannot do the puffy stitch. So I just did chain of 4. Now I'll do chain 3, yarn over, and I will start the puffy stitch. And then pull through. lock it and do a chain of 2, and in the same last stitch slip this stitch. Continue this pattern by doing all the puffy stitches in between these raised single crochets. This is the front side and this is the back side. The back side, all the stitches are puffy, puffier than the front side. You can use it whichever side you want, whether the front side or the back side. It's very difficult for me to decide which one is a better side. I like both of them, but I think I'll go with this side. This looks very beautiful.